Here's my drywall hanging review. These things are crap. These things are less crappy, but crappy. These things are marginally functional, but terrible. And this is the only thing that worked, these toggle bolts, for that job right there. Now you know. All right, here's the story. I'm going to put some of these up here today. I'm going to put these 3 shelves right up along this wall here, so that it's all beautiful. But the thing you should know about these things is that they're manufactured so crappily that when they're all the way tight, they're not all the same position as far as these holes go. So what you basically have to do is assemble them completely, tighten them down, figure out which way up is going to be, and then make sure that's up when you screw these into the wall. Get it? Because if you don't, you end up screwing them up all with a little hole up. That's not going to work because this thing here is going to be wobbly, so don't do that. I kind of did that on these over here, and I kind of regret it, but these are the 1/2-inch version, and they're slightly cheaper. Those are actually a little bit better to work with. So we're going to try this and see how it goes. Here's my up position. I'm going to mark it. Turns out these two pretty close to match, but the rest of them don't, because like I said, these things are manufactured so crappily that they don't all line up the right way. Attention, see what happened? I got all the way up to the top there and tried to put one of these shelves on, and these cheap ass things that came with the thing aren't going to work because they pulled right out of the wall right away. Instead, I'm going to use these things, which screw into the wall. They're much bigger, and they should give me a more sturdier hole. Got it? I'm even the one that put in the drywall, and I still don't like it. These here will stay forever though, because they're in the stud. See if this will do any better. Sometimes that does better. Oh, god damn it. Alright, it's off to the Home Depot for toggle bolts. That's the one level higher intensity of this. Smell you later, camera. All right, I'm going to give these things a chance. They're Wall Driller Plus. And the idea of them is that there's a little plastic thing that expands out on the other side of the drywall so that it doesn't pull out of the top there. And the other thing I'm going to do on this particular time is use the screws that come with the thing. Now, it does annoy me a bit that these are not matching, but not much. I'm willing to sacrifice that in exchange for those things not falling out of the wall at some point with a bunch of books on it. Got it? Let's put these up and see how they work. See, every time I did this, it made the hole a little bit bigger. Never did get in there solidly. Yeah, this will work. No, that's pretty ridiculous. All right, this is attempt number 4 to hang this stuff in drywall. Every attempt makes the hole a little bit, oopsie. There, now. Every attempt makes the hole a little bit bigger. Makes me a little bit more frustrated, but it goes to show why I don't like to do this. All right, there's upright. This hole first, and the thing on these is we're going to have to put the toggle bolts in here first before we put it up here. Here's how these things work. Alright, see what we had to do. We now got 6 holes in that one. Hopefully the most recent version of this. After some effort, right there's what we want. If I were that kind of OCD, I would paint the tops of those screws black to match those, but I'm not going to do it. Here's the trick of these, by the way. You have to put them in at least that far. Otherwise, these won't expand out into the hole properly. This thing will end up misaligned, which is what my problem was with that top one. Went right in once I did that. Now to make these bigger and try to do better. Here's my drywall hanging review. These things are crap. These things are less crappy, but crappy. These things are marginally functional, but terrible. And this is the only thing that worked, these toggle bolts, for that job right there. Now you know. All right, here it is. Took about 4 hours. It took 4 different types of fasteners. There's a bunch of holes in the wall, and there's some stuff dropped on the inside of the drywall. But we're under control.